All right, guys, the last video stopped on number 16. Number 16 was, why is water important in the cell? We talked about chemical reactions. I think it shut off sometime during cell shape. We saw this when we looked at the pictures of the cells and the red blood cells on the little flip book we did. Especially in plant cells, water fills the vacuole and really helps it keep its shape. And it does the same in animal cells, just not as drastically through one organelle. Water also helps maintain your temperature, maintain homeostasis. Homeostasis also in like your blood pressure and the amount that you pee. And water also helps move materials. If something can dissolve in water, it can move through your blood, it can move through your organs, it can even move through your cells. 17, what is diffusion? We already talked about it over here. It is movement from high molecules to low, and it doesn't require energy. Explain the relationship between cell size and the movement of materials in and out of cells. We saw a couple of videos on this. One was the weird guy, and one was the little demonstration with the pink agar cells. Well, they weren't really cells, but pieces of agar. The bigger the cell, the slower the diffusion. If you remember, on the video, there was the big, the little, and the little cells that were pink, and then when they got put in the solution, diffusion happened and they turned white. All right. Are plant and animal cells similar? Plants have a large central vacuole and a cell wall. Animals have 0 to many small vacuoles, and they have centrioles. The centrioles are important in cellular reproduction. And the other organelles are the same. They do all those things you learned a lot about last trimester. 22, explain how active transport is different from osmosis. So to compare, they both involve moving molecules. Active involves energy and either up the gradient or large molecules or charged molecules, while osmosis is just water. It goes down the concentration gradient, and it does not require energy. All right, then I have that standardized test prep questions. Number 3 asks, the tissue in an animal that produces and releases chemicals that are used by cells throughout the animal's body. It is the Golgi body. Remember, Golgi body is the packaging, and usually that is what will leave the cell wall by endo or exocytosis. So that was kind of tricky because we haven't really used those words to describe the Golgi body. Number 4, which organelle contains instructions for directing the cell? That is the nucleus. It's B in the diagram, G on the answer key. And the food energy is converted into energy it can use by mitochondria. Remember that energy it uses is ATP. All right, guys, thanks for making it through your first Cyber Day. If you need help attaching things on core, email me and we'll set up a Google Meet time. You can present your screen and I can walk you through it. I can't present my screen to show you because as a teacher, I have a different screen than you. All right, enjoy. Bye-bye.